but I think of them -59.
Morocco tried to do something really like impressive, which was like attack my one ship that was blockading them with their 4, and when I tried to move my bigger fleet in, they used theirs to keep me occupied.
Looks like the Burgundian inheritance might not happen.
It should. Do they have an heir?
I don't think it will.
Well, Philip is dead, and Charles is not a king.
It's so rare that it doesn't happen.
England, as long as you're not using that for colonization, then sure.
I would love if a noble republic can inherit. Because I have a royal marriage with them.
Oh no, you can't.
Pretty sure
You can't
Naval
Vassalage.
Republic can inherit.
Oh, you can't get a PU.
Yeah, but I can. But that's not what happened. It's just instant inheritance.
They can do a personal union.
Oh yeah, if they're vassals.
I have a question
They can't
for you
do
guys.
PU. Otherwise I'd have a PU with Norway.
Shoot.
Besides diplomacy, what other idea groups should I get as Austria?
Diplomacy.
Expansion.
Expansion.
And diplomacy.
You could also go for
Diplomacy.
aristocratic.
And religious.
Defensive, maybe.
If you want to balance the points.
Oh, you could. Yeah, religious is probably good for when the members.
Diplomatic,
flip.
religious, and expansion.
Okay,
It
I'm
means you
sorry,
can-
I couldn't hear a lot because someone was saying diplomacy. So religious.
Religion
Expansion.
will be a lot because of the last one.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
religious gives what's it, 100% relations over time.
Yeah, and that's insane.
Yeah, okay, and then diplomacy and military idea group.
Probably aristocratic. Or, well, in your case, probably defensive, since that seems the side of the wars you're going to be on.
I actually think the defensive is really good, even if you're not going to be in a lot of defensive wars.
What is this? Algiers has made a coalition against me? Why would they do such a thing?
Because scary. What did you take?
I took Grenada like ages ago. Now that I'm at war with Morocco, well, you
I thought you
don't
finished the war
gain
with Morocco.
aggressive expansion just for being at war with someone, though. They decided to join a coalition while I was at war, I guess.
I see that you claimed Tlemcen, Oran. You might have been discovered.
Oh yeah, I was discovered all the time.
That's
That makes sense.
aggressive.
England is paying me 2 gold a month for fleet basing rights.
Ottomans are getting fucked up by
Yeah, anyone with a navy want to be allies? Tuscany?
I have no navy.
Yeah.
You will
Right
literally
now.
double their size and they're fucking good.
I could win this war with 2 ships. They just need someone with a navy.
I'm not going to go into war with Venice right now.
It's Byzantium, it's not Venice.
Oh.
I am in the I'm the target of the coalition of Algiers. That's it.
Oh, they're coming for you.
Actually, you know what, George? If you could just give me access, I could probably win the war. Or is that a player? That might be a bug.
Alright, so the question is, for my first idea group, should I get aristocratic or defensive?
I don't know.
Saxony.
Are those coalitions still humongous?
Let me check.
Diplomacy.
Yep, that's about as big as I remember. Oh, except
Well-
Poland left.
Defense sounds like it'd be kind of appropriate.
I actually want a checklist. Okay, so there's still one.
The boy left as well.
Alright, there's still 14 people in the coalition against me, but most of them...
That's easy.
Yeah, most of them are like have one or two provinces. Like the biggest people in there, I think, are Pomerania and Switzerland.
Switzerland? Dude,
Yeah.
I'd be crapping my pants right now if I were you.
Yeah, gotta watch out for that aggressive Switzerland.
They're very
Hey.
dangerous.
In my Saxony campaign, Switzerland was huge.
Is it coded into their like
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
that they can't declare war, like depending on the government or something? Like same with Frankfurt, like it's part of their government that they can't declare wars because they're always in a regency council or something.
Switzerland should never be in a regency council.
Well, no,
Because
like,
it's a republic. I think.
Oh,
Like, I
so with mine, they always go kingdom.
I tried playing Switzerland and I couldn't declare war on anyone because it just said the reason was that you can't declare wars while you're in a regency council. So I guess it's the type of government is just like that.
Well, my game in this one, right here, the one we're doing, it started off as that. It said I couldn't declare war, but it eventually fixed itself when
Wait, what
one of
nation
the
are you
guys got
playing?
elected. Friesland.
Yeah, okay, so Switzerland and Friesland are both administrative republics.
Okay, I think that was the government type. Same with Frankfurt, right?
You know, I've always wanted to play like a Switzerland campaign just to see them like blob up.
No,
I
they're gonna
think
do
you just
nothing.
have to
They're
like
sitting there
get
doing nothing.
involved in defensive wars or something.
Building up money, doing nothing.
They're not even like built for trade either, which is the weirdest thing.
Shen, you're planning to release Ethiopia, right?
Nope.
What? Why not?
Your
Tangle.
name is just in the white like non-area for me.
Yeah.
It's not even like covering the parts of USC. It's like it's in the mist.
Take it in.
Dude, Byzantium is destroying the Ottomans. They're doing the Sea of Marmara trick.
Yes, they are. The Ottomans are a player.
So what's going on up north of Lithuania? I can't see anything.
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Nothing.
Muscovy has like
Yeah,
is
I
just
think Muscovy
existing,
expanded.
and Golden Horde has tons of rebels. That's about it. And Perm still exists
Yeah.
too.
no,
Muscovy's taken all of one province.
Poland's pretty much the
Yaroslavl and
next
Pskov
Teutonic
and
Order.
Perm and Kazan, they're all still there.
Oh yeah,
And
it's on the
Riga,
bottom,
Riga's
yeah.
still there. Novgorod is doing good.
Denmark hasn't heard of Livonian Order.
I haven't done anything. No, Denmark's got Ozel.
Yeah.
Wasn't someone gonna play Sweden?
Yeah, we had a Swedish player.
Previously.
I'm a Swedish
Yeah,
player.
I
I'm not playing as
was, but
Sweden.
I decided to go in Asia instead.
Oh.
We had a Sweden in the last game, but then they changed countries when
that was me.
Game started.
Whoever's Georgia, you may want to deal with your Tresbanadian peasants, because if they succeed, then I think you're
It'll
not
be
gonna be
fine.
vassal.
I don't think there is a player in Georgia. I
You
think it's a
can't
bug.
break vassalization.
I'm pretty sure Georgia and Spain are just bugs.
Sorry.
What is this? Pausing? I do not approve.
Just buzzing.
What is this?
I didn't pause to declare war on you. Why do you need to pause to declare war on the AI?
Yeah, right. I've been to war in Crimea twice.
Why would they accept? Oh my God!
Why would they accept? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's like the best religion out there.
Every man, woman, child should accept "Oh my God" into their heart and soul.
You're welcome.
Without "Oh
I
my
just
God"
saved you
inside of
all.
you, how can you live?
Scotland is helping me invade Morocco. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's getting Scotland as your vassal. Well, you got it on like year 2. I mean, that's pretty potent.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, Portugal, you're doing nothing down here.
I wanted Naples as a vassal.
I'm just
to go to
destroying
Mediterranean.
their armies and killing their manpower, and then I'll start carpet sieging them.
England hasn't been doing a whole lot of expanding. That's so strange.
No. England has all of the British Isles vassalized, and same with Normandy.
Yeah, Blorg is doing great.
Yeah, he's talking to me in chat, and he has a regency too. Brittany is allied with France somehow. Okay.
That one, not last one.
How is France doing, by the way?
England, can you call me into your war with Aragon? Like, pretty please?
You know,
Oh, okay, that
I'm
makes
looking
sense.
at it
Since
and
Castile.
getting the feeling that I shouldn't reinstate my alliance with Aragon. Just maybe.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
you-
gonna wreck them as soon as Castile's my ally again, so watch out.
Yeah, I'll just leave you guys to that.
I can be allies with Castile at the end of this year, which is good.
Bohemia is still voting for himself, even though I have a relation of 200 with him.
Yeah, if his military strength is pretty good, he'll never vote for anyone else.
What a dick.
I know.
Blarg's regency is 12-year-old. He's upset.
Does it really matter if he votes for you? You have all the other people.
England, if you wouldn't mind like sieging somewhere lower south or whatever, because I kind of need to take that province.
I just noticed, but my guy is 55-year-old.
55s? No way.
This day and age?
55.
And the air is 35.
Hungary's about to go to war with someone.
Hungary.
Yeah, they've just upped their maintenance.
Hungary is hungry.
What's their...
Their rival might have pumped up the maintenance as well.
They have conquest claims on Bosnia, Wallachia, Poland, Bohemia, Austria, and Venice.
It better not be Poland. I'm not breaking that line. Regency Shen.
Yeah, but my heir is 14. It's not a problem.
I had a 4-2-3.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Mine always like 0-0-1.
My air is 1-2-3. My God.
Bronze air is 3-6-5.
Jesus. Everyone declare war now.
Declare war on who?
On France, they're gonna blow up as soon as they get that next king. Especially when I have a crap king and can't stop him.
Well, I'm still repairing my manpower, so I'm not doing anything.
Now, should I take 25% national manpower?
What is the other option? What can be so enticing not to take that?
Thank you for moving your navy, Constantinople. My God. Finally get in there.
Is he gonna let you buy?
Yep, he just did. Now I get to kill his armies and re-siege everything and get a white peace or whatever. Actually, I'll just take Constantinople.
Well, that was awfully nice of him.
I know. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Give him the appearance of a fighting chance.
Shen, could you like look over at India on the stream so I can see them?
India is a colorful mess.
A colorful mess. Alright.
Alright, well thank you. As soon as I catch up with the stream, I'll be able to
You
see
should
it.
look at the provinces' names.
And Vijayanagar has a lot of vassals. No, you're not going to be able to form India. I mean, you're not going to be able to form Hindustan with that. You need to take Bastar and Kalingana and Ceylon. You're missing 3 provinces, dude.
It's close enough. I will just get them right after I've finished annexing 2 vassals.
I think it's funny that a province in like Egypt is named Libya and not anything in like Tripoli.
Yeah, it's because the Libyan desert was named by the people in Egypt. And it was just the desert that was west of the Nile.
So it's like a sub-desert of the Sahara Desert or something?
Yeah.
You know Sahara in Arabic means desert?
So the desert?
Yeah. It's actually just called the Sahara.
You know, one time I just spelled Sarah and I spelled it Sahara.
I knew someone
It's
who's
because
actually
you
named
thought you was
Sahara.
hot.
Uh-oh, what's Castile doing in Aragon?
Well, they're declaring war when they could have been doing it thousands of years earlier and it would have been great, but...
Actually,
Conquest.
I was still allied with Aragon, so that
Well, I
would
would have wrecked you, so...
By the way, if you could help Castile completely destroy Aragon, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
I was like, you know, I kept saying I really wanted Castile to go to war with Aragon and call me in so I could take their Italian islands because I still have that ambition. But ever since I lost with Burgundy, I had annul treaties, so I have to wait to get our alliance again.
Alright, okay.
Because, well, I can get it now, but we're both at war, so they won't accept it.
Huh. I wonder if anybody would be angry if I tried to take back Triol.
Probably with the AI.
Gain back that entire
You would
coalition that I have against me that I've been working down from. Because now it looks like Genoa, Switzerland, Saxony, Pomerania, and then like a few like minor one province guys are the only people left in the coalition against me.
England, do you want to send your troops to the coast of Morocco and help me out? Or you're not
Well,
your troops,
we'll
but
only
your
get about,
boats?
I think 7 aggressive expansion, maybe even less, for taking it to the other. And they're only allies, boy.
They added a tooltip that says how much inflation you get for like not extending a loan. About time.
Oh yeah, I'm like, for the longest time I thought you could just extend loans without any like repercussion.
Yeah, there's a small penalty. It's not that bad though.
Saving the money, Austria.
Wow, the Timurids are really... I'm surprised how stable they are.
Well, Glog's rated #1 in school.
What's that?
In school, Glog is #1.
Score.
I'm
Says,
number
Well,
21.
that's understandable, I think.
My score is old enough to drink.
So you're saying that you're immature?
Oh. I think that's like the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying my score's mature enough because it's 21.
Okay.
It'd be immature if it was like my score was like I was in first place, and then I'd just be a baby.
Oh man, Tuscany's at it again. Taking Mantua.
No. But I've been at
Mantua?
for 2 years, so...
See, I told you guys, if you guys just joined the coalition, this wouldn't happen. Tuscany
Oh
wouldn't,
no,
like, take
not
over the world.
Mantua. So, jump in arms on that one.
Dude, Tuscany's gonna take over the world, just watch.
Here comes the king of Burgundy. But there's no army left to defeat. They're all dead.
Oh, are you serious? Tunisia got itself over here and ended my siege in Tangiers.
Colonizing like a boss, Shen.
the Portuguese conquest of Tangiers?
Dude, do you see how colorful Morocco is?
I do.
I'm going to 100%, so just wait. It'll be nice and checkered.
You know, I just realized the flaw in my plan.
Only one?
I was planning on making all these people who I have royal marriages with my vassals, but because I also made them electors so that they would all vote for me, they don't want to be vassals.
Yeah, electors won't be. Yeah, there's a minus 50.
Sounds like you scrubbed up.
Well, if they're small enough, you can still do it. It's just they're probably not going to be small enough with the minus 50 penalty.
Yeah, it usually has to be OPM.
Oh well, I guess I'll just wait for Aragon to get Iberian wedding assimilated sort of thing, and lose
I really hope
their
that doesn't
royal
happen.
marriage with me before
Yeah,
I can start.
none of the Turkish states will vassalize.
Actually, there's still, if Marti is male,
Karaman, Ramazan, and Dolkadir are all vassals to Shen.
I really hope Aragon doesn't go into that union before I can go to war with them.
Well, you may have your time, because if I read correctly, they both have male heirs. They need one female heir on either side for that wedding to trigger.
But does it trigger instantly if they do though?
Yeah.
Yeah. If one of them is female, it triggers quite instantly. It's if one of them is in a regency council, then it may or may not happen.
Okay.
It's a
Oh no!
that
It's
period
crashed.
wedding
What?
doesn't
Fuck.
work
Oh.
with gay couples.
I was gonna
Hey,
say
guys.
something like that's sexist or that's homophobic, but I felt like it would be too lame. But I'm glad that you saw it too.
Wait, who crashed?
I crashed. Pack.
You were playing what?
Tuscany.
Tuscany.
Oh.
Cause?
No idea.
That's
Well,
totally
no,
not
fact
you
it
know,
is.
like karma or anything.
You can hot join, I think.
No, hot join's off.
Thankfully.
Yeah, he disabled hot join.
No!
Does that phone not work for me?
Uh-oh.
It can often crash the game.
Yeah.
Like the whole server.
Alright. Note for self, don't leave.
Well, it was nice. It was nice declaring war on you multiple times. I feel like I really got to know you.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want,
And our
want to
troops.
continue without me?
Well, our troops just ended anyway, so.
Well, I hope that Tuscany will grow without me.
They put them in a pretty good position.
Yeah, they're. Are you occupying the entire Papal State?
Soon. But they're not gonna.
Yeah,
They'll probably just form Italy. Maybe.
they'll need Lombardia.
Yeah, but is there any way I can pursue you to let me join again? I mean,
No, sorry.
you will all have to exit and restart the server, but
Well, I'm pretty sure you can turn on hot joining while in the server.
I guess that's like up to Shen.
Yeah.
What's that?
He's contemplating like restarting it with the save so he can join back in.
Restarting it with the save?
Yeah, you can just
You know,
save
like
when
just
start,
you
yeah,
can
we back
start
out and come back.
EU4 games with a save game.
I'm up for it if you guys want.
Well, do we run the risk of like losing our progress?
No, not if you save.
I don't think so, but
If you save the game, it'll just be a normal save.
he's
Yes.
just suggesting it. I mean, the chances of us losing like the save or something, or that
I
like
may
it's
have
Blarg is
saved
saying
as well.
no.
no. Blarg is saying no if he saves, then it's from where he saved. That doesn't really make sense, but that's what he's saying.
It's just a normal save.
Yes. To make it, we make a save, exit the game, and then just.
Have fun with that prestige, Austria. And legitimacy.
Maybe we could just like take a vote or something, see if people want to continue or try and restart it.
Yeah, I vote restart.
I really couldn't get care. As long as it doesn't start from the beginning.
But before we take a vote, what does Shen say?
Oh, I have no idea. It's all new to me.
It'll take like 5 minutes.
At least.
Yeah, but
Everyone will have to download a save too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I would probably take like 10 minutes just of delay if
Yeah.
we did that. So I
I'm
said
pretty
no.
sure you can turn on hot joining. But
Well, I
run the
mean-
risk of crashing.
Really, you could just take a break for a little bit while that's going on.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
something to drink or eat.
Yeah.
Stretch your legs.
Actually, I just noticed the time. I actually have to go very, very soon, so I would probably step off right here.
Okay, so guess there's no problem.
Who was that?
France.
Okay.
Let's continue though.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So there will be no break.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, it's speed 2. I've gotten up and left like 10 times already.
Yeah, it's not like the speed's going very fast.
Yeah, it's only
Like
been,
I'm
what,
at
16
war,
years?
and I've gone like away from the computer like 3 times already.
I've heard you chatting all the time.
It's just because I'm ninja. Oh, England, that's an interesting decision. It's a cool decision. Just didn't expect it.
He's going for South America.
I now have the colonialism and conquest cast spell on England. You guys see England take pieces of Morocco?
Yeah. Milan declared against
cool.
Genoa for Liguria.
Ah, so that's how Ethiopia looks like now.
I can't wait to see just Genoa on
What
Corsica.
Ethiopia? Is that Dali your vassal shen?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Has anyone like colonized anything?
You know, as Austria, I'm strongly thinking about colonizing.
Dude, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if I haven't, then I doubt anyone else has.
If you want to play a mean Austria game, you can release Styria as your vassal and leave yourself with just Vienna, because they'll buy all your shit. It's all Austrian. And you can go colonize the New World, move your capital over there, and then annex Styria later.
That sounds
Wow.
interesting. Wouldn't that make Styria like the actual colony, though?
Yeah, it would. It would make all of Europe colonies.
Yep.
I wish, this is when I wish they had the like name system they did in EU3, just like you see this Austrian Europe on the map.
I know, I missed that. Yeah, like Austrian Peru or whatever.
I mean, in my Austria game, how I colonized was I got fleet basing rights in Morocco, and then just went nuts from there. That's how I ended up with all of North America and all of South America.
Aragon is like 100% occupied.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Well, they haven't got Mallorca, Sardinia, Sicily, or Malta.
I mean, like Aragon. Like, not Italian.
Yeah,
Aragon.
like Catalonia.
I'm surprised Morocco doesn't do colonization as the AI, because whenever you see players do it, they always do really well.
The AI will almost never take exploration. Almost never. It's a really bad system, because if you do like a converted save from CK2, you usually wind up with a lot of nations that are not Portugal, that are not Castile, that are not England. You'll wind up with, you know, whatever. And whatever does not take colonization. They just don't. So you wind up with North America, South America, Asia, and all that stuff just never getting colonized until the very, very, very end of the game. And it looks messy and ugh.
Yeah, I did that with the CK2 save, and I observed it in U4, and then I noticed that there was like half of North America was uncolonized, and what was colonized was just like one nation would have 2 colonies, and everyone else would have 2 colonies, and it was a mess. Half of it was colonized, and what was colonized was an absolute mess.
Oh man. Byzantium is just hovering.
Yeah, they are. They've got a pretty big defeat on me.
They're not going across those straits. So I
Yeah,
don't
they,
know how
they
far
crushed my
they're
army, but yeah.
They'll probably peace out soon. Or
They're
they'll
offering
send
peace,
the
they just want
Ottomans
a bunch
war
of
exhaustion
provinces,
just
and I
like
really want to give it to
to the moon.
Like, I don't really need to give them
Is there any
peace.
way you can check their war exhaustion?
It was low, but then they won a battle. Right now it's medium. Because I was winning for a while, they just crushed me in like a pretty unfortunate battle.
The Ottomans have negative 80 prestige.
Yep, that's because of Shen.
So what's gonna happen with Tuscany and the Papal State?
Tuscany will probably take Romagna and Manpower.
Not Roma?
No.
If you let me join again.
I doubt they'd go and annex them. That'd be a lot of overextension.
It was 106% war score on annexing.
Oh my god, Shen is losing his war.
Yeah, they can't. If they take Rome, they can only take Rome.
Unless they
I
just
think
do full on annex.
they can take both Rome and Romagna.
No, they
a hell of a
can't.
lot of.
You can
Well,
only
they
take the
can
capital
if they just
at
press
once.
the annex.
No, I had the option to do that before it crashed.
Uh-oh,
Because Rome
Austria
is
declared war on
not.
Creole, guys.
Everyone's
Rome
on a
doesn't
coalition.
share border with Romagna.
Actually, Creole isn't in the coalition, so it's just gonna be Creole and Savoy.
Yeah, as long as the Savoy doesn't take over.
Whenever I see Castile at war with Aragon, they never get like any troops on their islands, but they're actually sieging Majorca.
Watch out, because Savoy is allied with Burgundy and France.
You should get like a negative opinion modifier if you steal cardinals from people.
Yeah, probably.
I just think it's hilarious
Well,
that you can just like screw over a nation entirely like that and then they won't even care.
I'm trying to take Kurt, but I get no papal influence. I get like 8 a year. Hopefully one of Denmark's cardinals die.
Wow, I just lost the entire regiment to natives in Africa.
No. If they have nowhere to retreat to, then yeah, you will always lose them. Nah,
Oh my god, France revoked their guarantee on me. What a surprise.
Would a coalition be started against me?
Alright, it's official. Look at how colorful Morocco is.
It's Christmas.
Oh, come on.
Green.
Why'd you join the war?
100%. Let's see how much stuff I can take. As soon as I destroy their navy.
Boy, I'm not gonna send troops over to you. I just accept it because it's like the whole,
Oh,
imperial
don't.
authority thing.
Who is Saxony attacking?
The thing I don't get about the naval combat system is like, how is it that if I get like in the same sea zone as them, but they're still retreating, that I can't engage them again?
Yeah, it's dumb. The entire retreat mechanic is dumb.
Yeah, it is.
I've had armies retreat from the Iberian Peninsula all the way down to the South Africa.
God damn. So Tuscany, are you gonna annex the Pope?
He's not playing anymore. It's
Oh,
AI.
it's not?
I crashed.
No, he crashed.
Oh, yeah.
The war would have been over now.
Yeah, we
if
should
I
let you
were
back
still
in.
there.
We should have restarted, and I can leave the Ottomans, and you can... you can
Yeah.
go again.
Alright, check out Morocco now.
Jeez, that's a lot of overextension.
Wow.
I know it.
Aggressive
You probably want to
expansion.
release Fez. You probably want to release Fez.
But it's only on, like, Algeria.
Mm.
Coalitions are still coalitions.
But it's just Algeria. But I just like spent 600 admin power for like 4 provinces because they're all Berber.
Which one's better? Less tax, 10% less tax for 10 years, or 1 stability? Losing it, that is.
I was gonna say that didn't sound like a very hard choice.
Yeah, it's a tax. You get extra from stability.
Shen, did you just lose your army?
Yeah. No fun.
Oh, Ethiopia spawned. Oh, they're Vassalage.
I had no choice.
What happened?
There we go.
I had to release Vassal.
Which one?
Ethiopia.
Oh.
That makes me sad.
Why? It's very a lot of admin power.
I've finally fully reinforced my army after 6 years.
And I got a comment. I feel like your chances of getting that event are like increased like a lot of others if you have high overextension.
Yeah, it is.
Comets are weird. I haven't had one so far in this play, but some of my games, like my Japan game, oh man, it was just like every couple months. Here's a comet.
That was just like comets falling out of the sky, literally.
Well, there's a comment.
It's
I
comet
haven't
day.
had one.
We're all seeing the same comet right now. Well, doesn't that make more sense if like everyone sees?
Yeah, it would.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And everyone would see the comet. Just like a global -1 stability.
Byzantium got across Marmara. That sucks.
What happens to Tuscany?
And
Tell me.
that's 100% war score right there.
Tuscany took Romagna, and
Okay.
but they didn't do anything with Mantua,
Yeah.
and Mantua is still
That's
in the
too
coalition against Tuscany. Well, I mean they gained enough province. They're pretty big.
They gave Avignon to Provence and annulled treaties with Mantua.
It's really weird seeing Savoy completely whole.
Urbino is a vassal of Aragon all of a sudden.
Yeah, in my Austria game,
Ah,
they
they've been for a
formed
while.
Sardinia Piedmont. Weird. They were blue.
Wow, I hate the stupid boundary dispute event. It's like, I'll lose a stability or I'll make Castile hate me.
Is there any chance
Just
we
enough
can
to Byzantium.
restart? No, it's me and Clemens who would like to do that. Not restart by...
Scotland is sieging Sardinia.
Oh, great. We found slaves.
Doesn't love slaves.
That's just what you needed, right?
Black people?
The North.
Actually, funny enough story.
That was a
white
question that
people were
didn't need to be
slaves
answered.
too. Like Vikings would take slaves from like southern Europe, like.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the
Stop.
Barbary states
Stop now.
enslaved like 10 million Europeans in the 1800s. Like the North Africans enslaved like millions and millions of Europeans.
I think you're speaking of the Sahara.
No, the Barbary states.
They
The
did
US
that.
went to war to stop them because they were enslaving
But
so many
everyone's
Europeans.
done that.
I don't know.
Every nation is taking slaves, like whatever.
Pretty much.
Well, Greece kept slaves. They enslaved like the
Greece
Slavic
kept
people.
slaves, the Romans kept slaves, the Carthaginians kept slaves.
Hey, you know what? There's one country that never had slaves.
What?
Haiti.
The Mongols.
Haiti? Yeah.
Haiti
true.
never had slaves.
Well, they kind of had indentured
Cute
servitude
Mongol
there
cause.
for a while.
Well, as a nation, they didn't have slaves, but before they became the country, they had slaves.
Lucien Vittori kind of like he had this sort of slavery-ish
I'm pretty sure
system.
the entire business of the Mongols was to enslave everyone.
Yeah.
No, it was just to burn down their entire city and murder everyone. They didn't actually enslave them.
That too.
It was just money.
Pretty much.
Because that's so much better, right?
I don't know, is it? Would you rather be enslaved or brutally murdered?
Brutally murdered.
I'm gonna say enslaved. That's my
Bloodshot
opinion.
up.
It depends like what the context of the slavery is, like what it's like.
Has anyone ever done Unify Islam?
Nope.
No, I've never.
Don't have the DLC.
I have. I converted an Abbasid CK2 game, and it's okay.
I don't really play as Muslim country, except for I guess the Ottomans. When I first started playing.
What are the buffs again? I can't see it being Portugal.
Yeah, what happens when you unify Islam? Do you get a new country or what?
Did I accept an alliance from Byzantium?
No, you should not do that.
Oh wow.
As
Byzantium's
Georgia.
doing pretty well for
Maybe.
themselves now.
Yeah, I'll get back in there soon. Believe me, they got my cores.
I want to see Byzantium restore the empire.
I
It's
saw
not gonna happen.
Byzantium like take over all the Ottomans as AI, but then it got all ruined by Venice over a trade dispute.
Crimea, so.
Venice just seemed like naturally like a bully in that area. Maybe
It's,
it's just me.
it's because Austria always chases him out of northern Italy.
That is true.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
And Castile is now actually invading Sicily. I think they're just gonna like go for 100% war score or something, because they should have pieced out ages ago. I wish they kept the Alliance CD from EU3, because I could really use that.
Oh man, I'm only getting 219 manpower each month. That's pathetic.
I'm getting 159, and I only have 159 anyway.
Yeah, I got 189.
So bad. I've been building barracks since day one. You know, it just doesn't. It's such a small amount.
Really, you
I
have
haven't
buildings?
built a single building.
Yeah, you have buildings. You know what I have? I have 15 loans.
I feel like they shouldn't actually cost like monarch points.
Ottoman, you should change to Byzantium now.
Yeah, the point system is weird.
Makes no sense.
Oh, I totally forgot the Ottomans were a player. Totally forgot.
Did you forget that?
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
you wouldn't
oh, they
think
were
a player
AI.
would do that badly.
Oh damn! Shots fired.
I kid.
Major shots fired. Jeez.
No, he took a really humiliating peace deal.
I know. I should have waited for
And my
peace.
How
I
is
was
it
gonna
not
say
more
that.
than 100%? It's gotta be.
It was 180%.
Guys, my king is
Why?
2-2-1. Or I have a regency council. It's 2-2-1, and my heir is 1-2-3.
Well, that war went on
Yay,
for
mate.
like 2.5 hours. I was really sick of that.
Oh, sweet! I got the news of Hungary after that.
It was literally 2
That's
hours of
pretty
watching
rare.
Shen take over my country.
Can you accept the peace? Yay.
That's the thing though, if you're ever at war with the Ottomans, if you can get the naval advantage, you can really manipulate them and it's pretty easy to win. What was weird though is 2 times I engaged the Ottoman army and both times we retreated from the battle. And neither time was my morale below 1.0. It never dropped to 0, but we kept retreating anyway.
You sure you didn't just like misclick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have clicked.
It was really weird to watch.
Unless
This
there's
game,
people playing
just-
Mameluks.
it's full of surprises. I'm sure it's like just actually coded in somewhere. It's like to not follow the rules at random times, just to screw with everyone.
But it was twice consistently.
Hey, what happens when there's no more electors? Like when all of the electors are annexed?
The HRE go bye-bye.
No, he doesn't mean the he doesn't mean the
You can appoint more.
he doesn't mean the princes, he just means the elector states.
Do you have to have all the princes gone to dismantle the HRE?
No, you
No,
just
you
have
have
to
to
have.
have all the electors vassalized.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
No, you just have to have them
Or
staged up.
occupied.
I'm pretty sure.
You have to have their capitals occupied at the same in a war at the same time as you have the capital of the emperor occupied in it could be the same war or a different war.
And that allows you to dismantle the HRE?
Yep, you just click a button and you get prestige for it, and that's all.
It's interesting.
It's
And
it's
also the
really
HRE
difficult to do because once if you're like France and you declare war on I don't know one of the electors, say Switzerland's an elector, you declare war on Switzerland. Okay, well then the emperor joins against you because he defends the empire. But once you're at war with the emperor, you can no longer declare any wars on anyone in the HRE.
Well, then you're just gonna have to like pause the game and declare war on everyone before the emperor joins the war.
You can only declare one
Cannot do
war
that.
each month.
Correct.
Really? I've never seen that before. Maybe I just don't do it enough often enough. So you have to
So
make
pretty
it so
much
that
the only way
all the
to-
electors are allied, or you could just annex all the electors, or as many as you can, so there's only like one. So can like Austria so can Austria just not appoint electors until there's 0 electors or something?
Yeah, but they lose a huge amount of imperial authority. And there always has to be at least one elector.
But what if they just had that one elector live and then they occupied them? Couldn't they just dismantle the HRE that way?
Why would they? They're the Emperor. And you also get the achievements if you just form the Empire.
Well, I mean, as a player, not as an AI.
You holding the, you being the Emperor and doing it.
Jesus, the Berber Patriots just spawned in Fez and then immediately assaulted it and took it over. There's 11 of them. Like, I could have crushed them, but they were just like, nope. It's gonna just instantly assault.
11 guys assaulted a fort with 2,000 defenders and they won? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. That or they had, like, a 1% siege timer I didn't notice and they got it.
Well, there's your peace deal. Castile took Girona, Alicante, and Aragon.
Aliens. What is with the AI and not having contiguous borders? Like, don't they realize?
No, they don't.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be talking about contiguous borders, but still.
Yeah, but you start with that.
What do you mean by contiguous borders?
He means contiguous, like borders that touch, so you can walk back and forth.
Instead of, you know, having to get military access through someone who hates you because you just took all their land.
Well, the worst thing is if you, I mean, at least with Castile, at least that piece of land, they can just get there by sea. That's not that bad. But sometimes you see them take, like, just a little spot of land, like in the middle of Russia somewhere. It's like, well, how the hell are you ever going to get there?
They just act like it's like a colony and they never pay attention to it anymore. Like, that base tax is nice, that force limit is nice, but that's about all they care about.
For a second I thought Denmark lost their PU over Norway.
My king just turned 16 and my regency ended, so I have that horrible 1-2-3, and now my heir is 1-4-1.
Yeah.
I was hoping
this is gonna be great.
Have defeated special.
So, I'm wondering why Austria starts with a max relations of 6 instead of the usual 4.
Emperor.
Because they're the Emperor, gives them +2.
Alright.
Isn't it national tradition?
Well, they get that much later. It's actually
What's happened with the 20?
It's not a tradition. But
France is blowing.
Okay.
Idea.
Hey, you know what would be interesting? Is if all of the electors voted for themselves.
It happens sometimes, but it's rare. Usually in a situation like that, you're talking about a situation where they don't like the current emperor, which is fine, and then they'll choose someone else. But usually they'll vote for someone like outside the HRE. They'll like, I'm going to vote for Sweden or whatever.
Yeah, they generally do pick Sweden. Weird.
I had one where they picked
I
Poland.
think I'm keeping the HRE together pretty well so far.
So what would happen if you had all the players be electors, or all the electors be players, and they all just picked like
I
one
definitely would
random
vote
guy?
for vote for myself. Or somebody I like.
Yeah, but honestly, whoever's playing the Emperor or the AI probably wouldn't give brand electorship to any players if they're
Well,
smart.
what if you started? Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
You
started
started
Cologne, Austria.
Yeah. Bohemia, Austria, whatever.
Austria's an elector. Saxony.
Austria's not an elector.
Brandenburg.
Oh.
No, they aren't.
I wonder what the historical precedence of those being the electors is.
Saxony
Like,
got blackmailed.
why?
Oh wow.
Because
Look
they were
at
the most
Poland.
influential.
They've gone from the Baltic to the Black Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That happens a lot. It's kind of weird.
Well, they used their vassalization causes, but they get a free vassalization causes belly on the Teutons, and they usually don't vassalize them. They do this: they take 1 or 2 provinces and then they peace out. I don't know why they don't vassalize them.
Because that's all they need to form the Commonwealth is Danzig.
Well, they need me as well. It's not happening.
True. And Castile just broke their alliance with me. What?
You're hearing Castile's way.
Castile just... I had plus
By the way,
200
Lithuania,
relations with Castile,
exactly
and now they're
do you have plans
hostile.
for the future?
The hell?
Like, if they get to admin tech 10, they can
And then
get a personal
Bunny.
Hostile attitude towards Portugal, minus 100 to an alliance. And I was just like plus 200 and friendly with them.
They have wars.
And I'm looking for Bohemia and Hungary.
The AI like bipolar.
Yeah, Ross, if you keep your...
No, they have wars on here.
It says you insulted them.
Well, there's that too.
I did not. What? What? Are they...
It says diplomatic insult causes belly against Portugal. That means you insulted them.
This doesn't make any sense. I didn't insult
I got a
I
16
had to, through that event that gave me a claim on the Canaries, I guess that counted.
There you go.
Yeah, it can.
Oh,
Someone
Is
sounds
it
like
shock 6 generals rare?
Yeah.
So, France want to help me strike steel now?
Hey, Portugal, you sound a lot like a robot.
Like a robot?
Everyone kinda does.
You guys sound like robots to me. I guess it's me.
I don't know,
Maybe my internet's
someone
fine.
was sounding very, like they were speaking through a fan.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I don't know who it is.
I think it was me. Ross, son.
No, it's not
these
you, Ross.
Berber Patriots are destroying
I
the
think it was
army.
just Portugal.
I think I'm actually gonna lose my entire army to Berber Patriots.
Sucks to be you, Portugal.
Oh man, the Timurids are going further into India. They're just...
I know, they're going up north too. They're going up to Central Asia.
They'll form the Mughals pretty soon.
No, they would have to go all the way down to, what, central Doab to do that? That's a long way.
I think it's really bizarre that you
Look
could
at their
form
militaries
the
getting problems
Mughals,
they have.
considering the Mughals were a dynastic family, so even if you aren't a Mughal, you can form an empire named after another family. Seems weird.
Well, I'm pretty sure historically the Timurids were the ones who formed the Mughals.
Wasn't it just like
it was
some
Punjab, which was a
Indian
vassal of the Timurids.
country called the Mughals? Like, you know how like the Umayyads were named after the Umayyad dynasty? Like they named themselves after that?
No, the Mughals named after an area of land.
The Mughals wasn't actually the family name.